Hello internet, today I'm doing a yellow look. My favorite color since I was a kid has always been yellow. Yellow is just like such a happy sunny color and I feel like it really suits my vibe. Let's get into the video about this yellow look. Hello world! Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this look here. It's a simple smoky eye with a pop of yellow, kind of cut crease kind of vibe. If you want to see how I did it, then please keep on watching. By the way, in the next clip I'm going to be a wet rat, so be prepared. Surprise! I'm a wet rat. I just came out of the shower and this is what my hair looks like. I haven't even brushed it and I'm probably not going to. This is what my hair looks like out of the shower. I'm gonna let it air dry because that's what I usually do, to be honest. And I'm just gonna go into my makeup bag and get started. This is my makeup bag I'm digging into today. It's the Fenty Beauty one. It closes up like this if you don't have 1,000 palettes on top. It closes up like this, but it's really good because when you open it up, it lays flat so nicely, and I just really appreciate the smart design that went into this palette because I just think it's a very cleverly designed, not palette, I just think it's a really cleverly designed makeup bag. It's very practical. I like how it stores in like a tube, but it opens up into a flat surface. Anyway, I'm just using some primer. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I'm just going to be applying this with a flat kind of buffing brush. What's this called? This is the liquid foundation brush from Nude by Nature, and this was a gift from my boyfriend's parents one Christmas, and it was a really thoughtful gift because I use it all the time. I'm just going to be applying this to my face with this foundation brush. I really like this Nude by Nature foundation brush because the bristles on the flat brush are kind of soft on this whole area. It's not just the very tip that has the soft bristles, the whole half of the brush has soft bristle tips on it, if that makes sense. And so it just applies more softly, if that makes sense. It doesn't have as much of like the length of the bristles going up, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Anyway, I'm just focusing that on the center of the face, like around the nose, on the chin. I've been getting a lot of texture on my chin recently. Not like acne or anything, just like skin texture. I'm not happy about it. Maybe it's from wearing a mask. I don't like it, but you know, gotta wear my mask. This is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation. I wear the shade 100 Ivory, and I'm gonna apply 1-2 pumps of this. I might go in for a third pump, but as you can see, my skin isn't that crazy today. So I'm just gonna pop this on and see how it goes. I can always apply a third pump if I feel like it. This is actually a really nice foundation. If you just wore one pump, you could probably get away with it. Like, it's very buildable. Like, if you wanted one pump, you could get away with it. If you wanted 3 pumps, you could probably also get away with it. I am like a 2 to 3 pump kind of person. Excuse me. But if you're a 4 pump kind of person, you could probably do it too. It's not me, and I'm pretty cakey. But if you wanted to go on the next level of makeup on your face and be that extra layer of caked, I'm a bit caked, usually. 2's like not that caked, but you know, 4 might start to be a bit caked. But you could do it if you wanted to. But yeah, this foundation's really nice. I'm gonna set it though, because even though it's a radiant finish, I just feel like being set when I'm like filming these videos for you guys. But you don't actually have to set this foundation if you don't want to. I feel like a lot of the time I don't set my foundation and I just leave it dewy and like kind of satin finish. That's like my favorite finish on the day-to-day, unless I'm like sweating at work or something, and then maybe I want a little bit more something something. I'm just going to take this down the neck a little bit, although this foundation does match my skin tone pretty well. Especially in the summertime. Anyway, I'm just going in with the matching foundation, the Lasting Radiance Foundation in the shade 10 Ivory, and I'm just going to grab it and go, should I do the TikTok way? They kind of do like this. I've never like properly tried the TikTok way. I feel like I messed up. Also, if you can hear talking outside, my sister is like meeting up with a friend or something. I don't know. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my foundation and just kind of blend that around the nose area, because that's an area that I get a lot of redness, and then of course underneath my eyes. I don't know if the TikTok way of doing concealer is going to be life-changing for me. Honestly, I don't know if it is, but you know, it is good. I don't think it's bad or anything. I just like don't feel like it's life-changing. I do like that they put that little like dab on the side here. I think that's kind of cute. But yeah, do I think it's good? Yes. Do I think it's the most incredible concealer hack that I've ever heard and it's changed my whole game? No. I feel like it's worked out better for other people. I don't feel radical about it. Where's a random powder to set my face? Okay, I'll set my face with this. This is the new, I don't know how to say this. It says new, I don't know. I bought this in Taiwan for 160 yuan. I don't know how to say yuan in English. I'm going to just pretend they're dollars. I don't know, 160 Taiwanese dollars. Now this powder is just like a translucent powder. It's got a little mirror in there. Hello. And this powder is actually really nice. 160 Taiwanese dollars. I don't know how much that is in Australian dollars, but it's not that much. It's like around, I'm gonna guess like $5. I don't really know what the conversion rate is right now, but this is apparently very popular with students in Taiwan. Taiwan's a very tropical, humid climate sometimes, and apparently, you know, a lot of people, when they're feeling oily, a lot of students in an oily phase of their life enjoy this powder. That's what people told me. That's what my Taiwanese friends told me. They said this is really popular, and the ladies in the shop were also like, oh yeah, that's really popular with students. Apparently it's a thing. And so I picked it up last time I was in Taiwan, and I haven't actually used it that much because I thought I had to use like a puff with it. You don't have to use a puff with it, just use a brush. Anyway, it's a good powder. It makes you very like set. Like, it's just a really decent, affordable powder, but I don't think you can buy this in Australia. I don't know where you can buy this. On the back of the packaging, it's in Mandarin, and I cannot read Mandarin, so I have nothing to say except for that's what it says on the front there. It's really cute, compact. I like how it's like a little oval. I like that there's a mirror on the inside because it's really convenient for like blotting if you're like on public transport or something. And I do think it's a nice formula, but don't know how to get it here in Australia. I really like it though. I'm just going to be bronzing my face. Oops, was this the brush I meant to use for bronzer? Probably not. Here we go. I'm going to be bronzing my face using the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer, which I love because I have a load of pan on it. So sad, but you know, it's been fun. It's been a good bronzer, and I will use it up entirely. If you know me, I use up a product till it's completely gone, totally panned, and nothing left, completely emptied. So I will be panning this product all the way. I have been asked how I go through, like how my empties are so large, like how I have so many empties. It's like, look at me. It's because I'm layering so much product on my face, and I wear makeup almost every day. Like I go through an enormous amount of product because I wear an enormous amount of product. So, you know, you might go through product faster than me because you might wear more makeup than me. You might go through makeup slower than me because you don't wear as much as me. You might not wear it every day. You might not wear as much every day. But yeah, I go through the makeup that I go through the rate that I do because I really pack it on. What is that? No. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get rid of it now. Get rid of it. I'm using the foundation brush and just like praying that it kind of, oh yeah. Okay, cool. That really scared me. I was not down for that kind of a mistake. Anyway, I'm just going to pinch the brush and kind of outline the sides of my nose. Probably not going to be contouring my nose low today, even though it will probably make me feel cuter. This is what we're going to do. Okay, let's go into some blush. Now the blush I'm going to be using today is this little MAC blush, and this is in the shade Gingerly. It's so cute. You know, I was craving gingerbread men today, but it's almost Easter time, so there were no gingerbread men for me to eat, and it was really sad. I went to the shops, and I ended up just buying Easter eggs instead. Okay, I'm just using this dirty brush from Real Techniques. You don't have to like pack on your blush as aggressively as I do. I'm just crazy about blush right now. This brush is dirty from like other MAC blushes that I've been using, but I really like this like kind of terracotta-y kind of shade of blush. Also, if you're wondering why my nails gone, I cannot have nails right now because I'm on placement, but you know, I do like having nails. I just don't think they're very I don't think I'll be able to have nails very much in my career as a nurse, which is kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. I like obviously care about my career more than nails, so like whatever. It's important to have nice short nails for a lot of reasons in nursing. I'm not going to go into that anyway. But yeah, that's why my nails are like not exciting a lot of the time. It's because of like being a nursing student. Anyway, yeah, that's enough of this blush. I think it's a matte blush. What's it called? It's a sheer tone blush. It's really nice. I've actually used this so much, and I barely made a dent in it. I almost just dug my nail in it. That would have been dramatic. Okay, I'm going to go in with some highlight. I'm going to be using another MAC product, and this is Whisper of Guilt, a beautiful golden toned highlight, and I'm going to be using this brush that I got from Mecca for my birthday a couple years ago. It's a really beautiful gold handle and ferrule and stuff, and I'm just going to be packing this onto the cheeks. Now, you don't have to use as much product as I'm using, but I'm going to be really packing it on so I can see it in the viewfinder and from a mile away. But this is a very nice highlighter, so like a lot of the products I'm using, you don't have to use as intensely to get a really good amount of payoff. I just happen to use a lot of products so that I can get enough payoff to see it in the little viewfinder. If you just went like and left it at that, you would have a really nice amount of highlight. I just go crazy because I am like that. Let's go into some eyeshadow. Are you excited? I'm like quite excited because I really like the vision that I have. You've already seen it because you saw the intro. Anyway, I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because I'm basic, you know, everyone has this palette and it's a good one. I'm going to be going in with this shade, are those kookaburras laughing at me? Guys, that is so rude. Kidding, they're having a party. Anyway, okay, so the kookaburras finally stopped laughing at me. I'm going in with this shade over here called Salted Caramel. It's kind of like a warm matte transition kind of shade, and it would be really cute as like a bronzer for a lot of people with lighter skin tones, I think. Just cause like, I really like the undertones of it, just my opinion. I'm using this brush from Real Techniques that looks like this, and it has no, like name on the handle because it's rubbed off. Because I've had this since I was like, 15, 16, so goodness knows what it's called. But yeah, I'm just going to be popping this all over the lid, just creating a little definition in the crease. Then I'm going, guys, stop laughing at me. So embarrassing. Now I'm going into the shade here called Milk Chocolate, and I'm going to be using the same brush because I have all my brushes right now in the wash. They're all dirty and I cannot be bothered to wash them, so I'm just going in with that shade Milk Chocolate just to add some more depth. And you'll see that this is really boring because I'm just adding more and more depth each time. I'm going in with this matte shade here called Semi Sweet, and again with the same brush, adding a little more depth. I'm just trying to build up a little bit of like dimension in the eyes, and I think it's working, guys. Oh my gosh, how exciting. And the last shade I'm going to add is this shade out here. Yeah, this one out here called Triple Fudge. There's some fallout from some other shades on it, but it's just a matte, very dark brown. I'm just going to grab the teensiest little, I'm just going to tap my brush in there, just like a little, and I'm going to pop that on my outer crease. As you can see, it just has like the perfect amount of dimension. It's deepened up the look without making it too dark. Anyway, really like the mattes in this palette. They're probably some of the most reached for mattes in my collection just because they're so easy. They're quite like, you can make it quite neutral. If I didn't hop into that Salted Caramel shade at the beginning, this wouldn't be like warm tone. It'd be just like a perfect neutral matte. But I did hop into that Salted Caramel shade because I'm obsessed with neutrals, and I mean, I'm obsessed with warm tones, and I just couldn't help myself. Anyway, I'm just going to grab a little bit more of that Salted Caramel shade on this little Real Techniques Bold Metals brush. This is brush number 203, just like that. I'm just grabbing the tiniest little fluffing of it. I'm just going to fluff through my crease just so that all those shades blend together. And I'm using a little bit of that Salted Caramel shade just so that I have a little bit of like a, I don't know, a little bit of an eyeshadow to work with as I blend. So I'm blending something into it so that it becomes soft. Don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, that's the like smoky part of the eye that I'm going to do. My hair's drying, which is nice. It's a really wet day today. We're having floods here in New South Wales. It's crazy times. My heart goes out to people whose like homes are flooded right now. It's very stressful for them, and I really feel for them because I don't know, it's very upsetting. There's a lot of rain right now. It's just people are getting really flooded. It's not nice. I'm going into my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. And I'm going to be taking this yellow shade here on this brush after I put some concealer on my eyes. Anyway, what I was going to say is, guys, please be safe with all this rain that's going on. You know, if it is too dangerous, if it's too rainy, people like the emergency services are recommending to stay home. Stay home. Like, don't risk it. Do the right thing. Be safe. Because, you know, don't risk it. I don't want you guys to get hurt. I don't want people to be in bad situations. I want you guys to stay safe. Please don't do anything that you shouldn't do. Stay safe. It wasn't that deep, but I meant it. Okay, so I've just added a little concealer to my mobile lid, and this is kind of like the little half moon shape that I always go for. I just concealed it so that my yellow would have something to stick to. Hopefully it's a little bit more bright thanks to this concealer that I just added down. I just used the same Wake Me Up. Not Wake Me Up. This used to be called Wake Me Up. This is the Lasting Radiance concealer from Rimmel, and then I'm just going to pack on this little yellow shade here. Usually with matte shades I don't wet my brush, but I've been feeling really ballsy recently, and I keep like dampening my brush when I'm using matte shades, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit of like a risky game, but I've been having fun playing it. Anyway, I'm just packing this over the concealer that I added, and it's actually turning out really nicely. It's like a little pop on the mobile lid, and I like the way it looks. I'm probably going to add a lighter yellow as well, just to even further brighten this little mobile lid moment here. But yeah, I really like a pop of colour on the mobile lid. I always like a pop of like shimmer there, but like recently I've been feeling a pop of colour. I'm going to go in with this little pastel yellow up here. None of the shades in this palette have names, so I'm just going for this top one. And I'm going to use the same little brush. This is like a, it has nothing written on it. It's like a little concealer like detail brush from Real Techniques again. And I'm just going to pack this over the shade we added earlier, just to further brighten up the yellow that we have going on the mobile lid. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera, but this is brighter than this. Yes, you can see. Yeah, I'm happy that I went in with that pastel because it's added a little like, I don't know, electricity. It's not neon, like this isn't a neon yellow, but together it's just a more vibrant yellow, and that's what I was looking for. I just wanted a bright, happy yellow. I chose the bottom yellow first because I felt like it would bring like warmth to the look. I didn't want this to be too like greeny of a yellow. I don't want it to be like a cooler toned yellow, if that makes sense. I feel like it's working out. I'm just going to grab, even though I didn't put any concealer on my inner corners, I'm just going to grab the brush and like dab it on my inner corners, because I'll go in with this, not concealer, I'll go in with my highlight in a second, and it'll mix on my inner corners with the yellow that we added and look really like seamless. So what I'm going to do is this concealer brush that doesn't really have any concealer left on it, I'm going to pop that into the Whisper of Guilt highlight that I have from MAC here, and I'm going to layer that on some certain areas of my face. So I'm going to put that on my inner corners, of course, just packing that into the center there, excuse me, and it kind of mixes with the yellow that I put on the inner corner, and to make a really golden kind of yellow, kind of a pastel golden yellow. And then I'm also going to do that on the other side, of course. Now, when you guys are panning products like this MAC highlight, what do you consider pan? Because I can see pan and I can also see grid, and like I could dig out product from every single one of those little grids, but it would take me forever, and the product's not easy to use out of the pan at that point. So, you know, I'm not sure how far I should take this product before I consider it totally panned. Obviously it's not totally panned right now. There's like loads of product in my opinion that I can use from this, but I'm not sure how much further to take this product before I retire it and call it an empty. I'm just taking my ring finger and just rubbing it on my brow bone, just to like highlight my brow bone, and the places that I want a little more intensity, I'm just running through with this little brush that I have the highlight on again. And I'm also going to take that on my Cupid's bow for just a little, I don't know, just add something, guys. I'm going to run away now because I'm going to do my liner, lashes, stick on some brows, and maybe my hair will dry a little bit more in the meantime because it's looking very scraggly. But yeah, this is what we're looking like so far, and I'll see you right after the break. Okay, so I've done some liner and lashes, and as you can see, I kind of don't look that weird with no eyebrows. I don't know. I literally went to my year 10 formal wearing no eyebrows because I didn't know how to fill them in at the time, and like, it's one of those steps of makeup where it does make a difference, but I don't feel like I have to do it. I'll do it with you guys today as my lash glue dries. By the way, the lash glue that I use is the Duo Clear Lash Glue. I think I'm going to get the black one eventually though, just because like, you can always see my like white lash glue drying. But yeah, today I'm going to be using, as per usual, the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil. Unfortunately, this is not a retractable pencil, which kind of does irk me, because if you wind up the pencil too far and you have like a load of product sticking out the end of the product, you can't wind it back down the pencil, and that's just kind of annoying. I'm going to use it to fill in this little gap here that I always have at the front of the brows. Sometimes I forget to fill in that gap, and then I see photos and I'm like, oh, there's a hole in my brow. But yeah, I usually just draw on a tail, try and keep the strokes even so that my eyebrows look ombre a little bit. I don't know, I'm kind of into an ombre brow. That might be really 2016, I don't know, maybe the TikTok kids are doing brows better than this these days. Maybe there's a new trend, but I don't know. I'm still in 2016 maybe, so this is how I do my brows. I'm not really a brow person, I'm not a brow expert, so if you have any top tips, if you think I should make them longer, darker, lighter, shorter, let me know in the comments, because you know, I find it really interesting when someone else draws your brows on for you, because like, it does make a difference. And so if someone draws on a brow for you and it's not the way that you usually draw it on for yourself, it makes you feel like a little bit different. I feel like these brows are a little bit aggressive. Does anyone else feel like that? Am I just aggressive? No. whatever. She'll be right. Let's just make it a little smoother out there. I'm going to leave it. Whatever. Let's put on some lip gloss. The lip gloss I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife lip gloss. I love this so much. I wear it with all these like yellow looks that I've been doing recently because it's just like the perfect golden gloss. Another gloss that I love is the lip gloss from the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie collab. It's another golden lip gloss. It's like clear with golden glimmers through it, but this is a little more golden than that one. This one looks more golden on the lips, whereas that one just has like a subtle glints, like reflex. This is a little bit more of a metallic lip compared to the other one, but this doesn't like give me metallic lip vibes, if that makes sense. Like it's just like super glossy. It's really cute. Love the Fenty glosses so much. Favorite. I think this is all that I'm gonna do today. My hair is like a little bit more dry, a little bit more acceptable. It's not its driest self, but I'd say it's like 80-90% of the way done. So I guess I'll talk you through an outro. This is the look. I hope you like it. It's a simple yellow cut crease kind of vibes. You know, some people say that I should make, it's not some people, Erin, my cheer coach at my gym, says I should make my cut crease go higher, but I'm scared to because of the way my Asian eyelids are. But I really need Erin, if you're watching this, I really need you to do my makeup one time and show me how I can make my crease go higher, because I just take it to where my my actual eyelid fold is, and she says that I can take it higher, but I'm scared to. But yeah, this is the yellow cut crease look that I did today. It's just a simple smoky eye with a pop of yellow. You could do this with any color. I just happened to go for yellow today. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment anything you would like to see from me in future down below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. I upload very frequently, and I'll probably see you very, very soon if you do so. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. And it's outro time for some close-ups of my face. Here's my eyeball really close up. Here's me again. This is what my eye looks like again. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's a random rant about food. Also unrelated, we had takeaway at my house today, and it's takeaway sushi. I'm vegetarian, so I have tofu, teriyaki tofu. It's so yummy. And then there's this salad, and then there's this rice. I just want to show it off because honestly, it's my favorite like Japanese salad bowl takeaway ever. It's from Chatswood. Love it, love it, love it. There's also like lettuce in there. Oh, I want to eat it, but I'll get like lip gloss all over it. I'm saving it for after I film this video. Yeah, I was just really excited for my dinner. I was really hungry, but yeah, that's all from me.